بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. متابعينا مشاهدينا الكرام في كل مكان، أسعد الله أوقاتكم بكل خير. نلتقي معكم من جديد في كل جمعة ويوم جمعة مع Friday Race Club. Welcome everyone with Friday Race Club. Today the main challenge 904. It is the elevation today. The distance is 45 kilometers, 7 segments today, starting in 3K, 5 short sprint. Then we are moving for the long distance, the king of deserts segment and the king of mountains. The teams today we have from United Arab Emirates, Mr. X100, Ahmed Al-Taneji, Pablo Popovich, Hassan Al-Rumethi, Yusuf Mirza. UAE Clan Team 2, Rinosh and Fadl Amin, Zaid Hamdan, Abdullah Qaisiya, Ahmed A. Draft Team, Saeed Safarzada, Ryan Gugliano, Rose Fausket with Bruce Baird. Velo Squad, William Posh Miller, Julio Origo, Vidar Mel. We have also Danish Pavlova team, Ollie Jones with Michael Vink and Michael Kennetson. Team NZ, Philip Graves, Juan David Vargas with Mitch Ferry. Individual today, Rakad Al-Dhib, Basha Nasser Al-Khalifa, Shahzad Sarwar with SS, and Paul Odlin, Marvin Angarita. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So we start this race today, the 45 kilometers for main challenge. All the riders now all the way in front of this race now in this moment. Saeed Safarzada and Rose Fausket, William Posh Miller, Juan David Vargas. Everyone looking for the first gate of the day is for 1 kilometer sprint. It's desert sprint number 1 starting in the 3K. So 2 riders now in front. Mitch Ferry with Juan David Vargas. The Colombians and Australian riders in front taking the lead. So Rakad Al-Dhib now joining them in this section. Mr. X100 in this group in good condition. Let's go now. Rian Galliano. Galliano's there. Yusuf Mirza's joining today in this race. His big race is going to be in this day. So now the Friday race. That's Yusuf Mirza now behind Group 1. Chasing Mitch Ferry and Juan David Vargas with Ollie Jones from New Zealand. From United Arab Emirates, SS, again and again. He just coming and showing up here in this group. Bravo SS. SS from United Arab Emirates. He just coming now in front and he is leading this. So we are looking for the first segment. Juan David Vargas from Colombia taking the lead in front now. It is big challenge with Group 1. And there is Juan David Vargas. 2 riders now. 2 riders in front with very high intensity. From Team NZ, Juan David Vargas and Mitch Ferry. And behind them, SS from United Arab Emirates. The team now here, I can see that Mr. X100, with him now, it's Yusuf Mirza here and Pablo Popoy. 3 riders. 3 riders from UAE Clan Team 1. So 3 riders in front. Ryan Gugliano joining them. Ollie Jones, Rakad Al-Dhib also in this section. Rakad Al-Dhib is very strong in this type of race, especially in that gate. So now that Mr. X100 preparing himself with very high intensity. It is now more than 340 watts with Mr. X100 in this group. He's just behind the tail of this group. So now Marvin Angrita and Kennetson. We are now in 1 kilo 700, still 1,300 meters to start first segments of the day. So now Kennetson taking the lead in front. Bruce Baird with Vink and Saeed Safarzada from Iran. And Pablo Popovich from UAE. With Rose Fausket now. Rose Fausket will try with Pablo Popovich to be in front. This big group is moving. Yusuf Mirza, he just trying to increase his speed and more watt input. So now that Juan David Vargas today, Yusuf Mirza joining him and he's going and repairing himself for first gate. That Yusuf Mirza now 7.9, reaching 8.9. Bravo, Yusuf. Bravo, keep going. that the gold medal in the last World Arab Championship, the gold medal in a track, it was in a scratch race and the Madison race. So now Yusuf Mirza joining the group and he's taking the lead and is counting down. It's about 600 meters. So if he will keep it like that, so he's going to take the best time and he win the fairest sprint and fairest segment of the day. So now Yusuf Mirza from UAE Clan Team 1, he's just trying to take the lead in front. Behind him, Juan David Vargas, and joining him now, two riders from his teammates, Mr. X100 with Pablo Popovic. They are coming from behind, they are pushing Bravo, Pablo Popovic and Mr. X100, and we are about to start the gate in front of you. Keep going, Yusuf. You are in good condition. Don't lose the wheels. Stay behind. So he's still pushing now, more than 600 watts sometime reaching in this section. So it is now very high intensity in this moment. SS, he is moving. This man from United Arab Emirates, he just individual lining up in this race. So SS, the 2 weeks back, he just came in and he was showing how strong he is. So now SS is now in strong rider. He's in front. He will try to do it. We just start this. So 700 is still SS and Yusuf Mirza in good condition. Who's going to take it? The fairest segment of the day. It's look like Mr. X100. Bravo, Mr. X100. He's just coming from behind. He's pushing now, taking the lead again. Mr. X100 from UAE, that Emirati riders now. Mr. X100, he's just pushing and he is going now in front with Yusuf Mirza, his teammate. Is pushing 9.5 and believable. Oh, Yusuf Mirza attacking and going. He will be with the best time. It's more than 12. It's 12 watt per kilogram by weight. It's side by side with SSS and Yusuf Mirza. They are the so close to be that title. That title is going to be between two. Rakab Deep. Rakab Deep, he just came from nowhere as usual. So Rakab Deep, the winner now with the green jersey. Pablo Popovic in the second position. SS, he just came third. Yusuf Mirza, he came in the fourth position. What a performance, Rakab Deep. This man, he just coming here and he's just showing how strong he is. So now Pablo Popovic, SS, second and third position. Yusuf Mirza's fourth. It was so high intensity. Mr. X100, he just came in the last part of this sprint and he came in a sixth position by 1 minute and 19 seconds. And keep going. We are moving now to the sprint number 2, segment number 2 now in front of you guys. So now keep breathing. Keep breathing. Still so high intensity from everyone. The speed is maintained. Now is this moment 4.6. It's 41 kilometers an hour. Still, we are moving and going to the next one in 6K. It's about 1,300 meters. Then we start one more sprint. Just counting down now here. It's a group 1. The average speed until this moment is 42 kilometers an hour. Yusuf Mirza is attacking and he will start to go. It's less than 900 meters. 900 meters to the gate. So he just doing this area. I don't know what he's planning for. So he just trying to go. And SS, oh, very great condition, this man. SS, he's coming from behind. And this man now from UAE, he's just trying to be side by side with Yusuf Mirza. Still Mr. X100 waiting for the chance to be in front, but he is looking. He came 6th in the last part of the last 500 meters maybe. He just came and he jumped to the 6th position. Rakab Deep, he won this and he's still wearing the jersey, but he looked behind the group and he's coming again. This man is moving, he is pushing, reaching more than 8.7. Now, Juan David Vargas, he will try one more time with Vargas from Colombia. We are very near to start the segment number 2. and SS is here, Mitch Ferry, and also that Vidar from Norwich. That's Juan David Vargas crossing the line now. He's going. So it's counting now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's a matter of a time. Everyone looking for the best time now. Who's going to beat and smash the best time? It was 1 minute and 19 with Recover Deep. And again, we are moving. And the speed is rising. It's 44 kilometers an hour. It's 6.3 until this moment. SS is going now. Mr. X Sanders in good condition. He's just moving in the middle of this group. It's big group is moving. Ollie Jones is just following them. And still there, Yusuf Mirza, he will try to catch this. Don't lose the base, Yusuf. Stay there. Stay there, Yusuf. You are was good. And he's still there. And now 400 meters to the checkpoints. And who's coming from behind? That's Vidar. That's Recover Deep again. Recover Deep again. He is looking for this chance to win this. Who's going to take it in this moment? Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's big attack. SS is trying. SS is going and flying. Yusuf Mirza, he will go. He will try one more time with 11.7. Unbelievable SS. SS is just flying in this section. So SS the winner. SS the best times. Look like Yusuf Mirza. Yusuf Mirza the winner with the best time. He just matched the time. Yusuf Mirza by 1 minute and 13 seconds. 1 minute and 13 seconds. Average speed is more than 54 kilometers an hour in that sprint. Excellent performance from Yusuf Mirza. And what excellent riders we have here. SS in 13 seconds as well. So now Yusuf Mirza is going. Bruce Baird from Canada, he came third with Philip Graves and Rose Fausket in 5th position. William Boschmiller, he just came 6th. Still the game is going. Who's there? It's Yusuf Mirza now with the green jersey. He will try to push his teammate now, Pablo Popovic, side by side. The both rider now, and Mr. X100, he's just trying to be in this group. He's just pushing now behind. Go, 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 Mr. X100. Don't lose the wheels. Stay there. Yes, he didn't tail. They are in front of you. So now it's more than 500 watts with this man. It's Mr. X100 behind the group. He's just trying now. Don't lose them. Go, 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 go. At 43 kilometers an hour, you need to push more and more. So they are moving more than 500 watts. 500 watts there. The speed there is 49. You are now 46. More 2 speed you need. More 2 speed. Go, go up, go. Go, go, Mr. X100, go. Yes, exactly. They are in front of you. You will catch them now. You will catch them again. But we are moving to the segment number 3 and 9. After 900 meters, Mr. X100 fighting here. He's just fighting to catch the group 1. Go, 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 go. That's Mr. X100. He is moving now from UAE Clan Team 1. His teammate Yusuf Mirza and Pablo Popovic is still in the Group 1. They are fighting. It's great job today from Mr. X100. He will try to catch the group. Yusuf Mirza is still leading and holding the title number 2. We are leaving now title number 2. We are going to title number 3. It is a sprint number 3 now for 1K. It's starting after 400 meters. Go, go, go. But Philip Graves is moving. Philip Graves now, look at him. That in Group 1 here. Philip Graves taking the lead and crossing the start line. The sprint number 3. He is taking the lead in front, and behind him now, Michael Vink. What a race today. Everyone attacking. Everyone's pushing. It's very high intensity indeed. It is now 400. What excellent performance today with Mr. X100. Even he's pushing 400 watt, but still he is behind them. It's still by 200 meters. It's only 200 to 300 meters, not more. No more, no less, Mr. X100. You just keep your average, and keep going, keep breathing. You are very close to catch them now. It's less than 150 meters, only 150 meters, and you will be in the wheels there behind the group. Go, 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 go. It's big challenge now from Rakada Deep. Rakada Deep looking for the Titan number 2 in group 1. Rakada Deep now is in front, and Philip Graves is trying Bruce Baird with Ollie Jones and Mitch Ferry, and Mr. Alexander, he will try behind. It is big chance for Rakada Deep, and still Yusuf Mears and this group attacking. Bravo, Bruce. Bruce is going now. Oh, again Rakada Deep. Rakada Deep one more time. One more time. Second time now. Win this section. Again and again. That is Rakada Deep. The first position. SS is still with the top 3. After that 3 sprints. He is now with the top 3. SS by 1 minute and 13 seconds. Pablo Popovic. Big move. Big move from Pablo Popovic. He just came in a second position from UAE Clan Team 1 and is still there behind. I can see Mr. X Sanders is closing the gap. He's trying to close this gap now. Rakada Deep is still going. He's going. Rakada Deep, Mr. X Sanders behind you. It's only less than 20. Oh, he just stopped his legs. And Mr. X Sanders, he will catch him shortly. It is Mr. X Sanders keeping his average. He's just keep your breathing. Keep your breathing. Sorry, look at this. It is now about 150 heart rate beat, reaching now above the threshold point, and riding in the red zone right now. This man from United Arab Emirates, UAE Clan Team 1, Mr. X100, he's just now overtaking this man, Rakab Deep. There is something wrong. Some issues now with Mr. X100. No, he's okay, he's okay. Keep going, bravo Rakab. Pull him. Allah alayk Rakab. Is good chance for this man. He will do this for his friends, for his UAE riders now. Rakab al-Deeb pushing behind him, Mr. X100. It's good condition, Rakab. Bravo, Rakab. Rakab and Mr. X100. Mr. X100, he will stay in his wheel. He will do something. Oh! He was looking for this. He was looking for this. At least someone pull him. Someone pull him. He's coming. He's coming. Mr. X100 is coming from behind by 49 kilometers an hour. And he will be now in this group before they crossing the line of the segment number 4. Segment number 4 now here. What a performance. What a performance today. Look at this. We are moving in this section. It's what a race. What a race. That Mr. Alexander again, take a breath. Let me see. Okay. Now reducing the heart rate beat to 132 with Mr. Alexander, which is great. Which is great. Keep going. Keep going. And the race is still there, and it's still long distance waiting for you, everyone. It's 34 kilometers waiting for everyone. Still the race is going. It's not easy distance, that 45 for men challenge. So now the sprint number 4 starting in this. It's very high intensity indeed. Crossing the line. We are moving. Bravo, 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 Mr. Alexander. Take your breath. It's a great. Keep cooling yourself. Keep cooling yourself. And stay there. It's not easy to come back. If any group split, anyone stay behind, and he cannot do it solo. He needs someone to push him, to pull him to be back to the group. It's not easy at all. So what he did, it was great job. Thank you, Mr. X100. Thank you, and keep breathing. We start this, but I need you to be more recover. Take that recover now. Don't attack now. This one's not for you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just keep staying behind them and keep breathing and don't lose the wheels. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Bravo. Bravo. Don't attack now. It's not for you, this one. Bravo. 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 Yeah, yes, exactly. He's doing great. You just doing great, Mr. Alexander. Bravo. Stay there. Stay there and prepare yourself for the next one. So here, SS. SS. Oh, SS. Come on. Who's this? SS the winner right now. Bravo. Bravo, SS. Waiting for the time. SS, he just win this. Congratulations, SS. What a performance. Don't stop. Don't stop. He just won this. The blue jersey with SS, the Emirati rider from United Arab Emirates. So now by 1 minute and 21 seconds, Bruce Baird, he just came second position behind him. So now SS is showing why he just stopped his legs. Not as the time, but more process. He just become one of the strongest riders in this race. Congratulations. Congratulations, SS. You are just doing great. You become one of those riders now. They can win that Gates titles. Go and keep going. So now, let's see the group one. Bravo, Mr. Alexander. Don't lose them. Your heart rate is great now. It's 122. And the watts is 290. So it's good time for recover and repairing yourself for the sprint number 5. Sprint number 5. Go, 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 Mr. Alexander. Go, go, go. They are going. They are pushing more than you. Don't lose them. Don't lose them. Don't lose them. Go, go, Mr. Alexander. Bravo, 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 bravo. الله عليك. الله عليك. الله عليك. ما أحلاك. رائع. رائع مستر اكساندرت. لا تخليهم يبعدون. لا تخليهم يبعدون. حاول تمسك. حاول تمسك. برافو. ما شاء الله. تبارك الرحمن. برافو 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 برافو. استمر. استمر. 7.6 وصلت 7.6. برافو برافو. خليك خليك خليك. هذا الجروب الان فيه سبلت بس خليك مع هذيله. الله 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 ما احلاك. الله ما احلاك. على فكره في سبرنت في الامام لكن خلهم شوي. خلهم شوي. برافو 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 مستر اكساندرت. مشيها 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 معاهم. خليك لاصق معاهم. نفس البوش نفس البوش نفس البوش نفس البوش. keep going keep going keep breathing keep breathing. برد برد على عمرك. برد برد برد. برافو برافو. الله 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 الله. Now we can see that Mr. X-Handed in this group again, he just come back, and Philip Graves, he will try to do something here. Philip Graves from England, he is attacking about this sprint number 5. Maybe he will take the best time, but Mr. X-Handed in the group 1, he will try at least to prepare himself for coming gates. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. That, oh, Philip Graves, he will be now the best. Until this moment, I cannot see the names right now. Whose was the best time in the segment number 4. So we are moving now to the segment number 5. Segment number 5, exactly. We are moving to segment number 5. Yeah, exactly. Now we are moving to the segment number 5. So we're starting in 15K. That means 700. Philip Graves taking the lead in front, and Ollie Jones and Yusuf Mirza now with Vink and William Poshmiller's many names here. Everyone that's very strong. There's one attack. It's look like someone from UAE. So UAE now starting there in front. It's look like Yusuf Mirza. Yusuf Mirza now with Philip Graves. Philip Graves about to finish this. There's someone taking the lead. It's Philip Graves, yes, exactly, and Bruce Baird. Philip Graves and Bruce Baird taking the lead and crossing this line shortly. There is someone attacking. It's Mr. X-Handred. Mr. X-Handred by 7.9. Bravo. Bravo, Mr. X-Handred. He just coming out, flying from behind, crossing the line here. They're crossing number 5. So Bruce and Philip Graves. Philip Graves, they are just going on, but following them now behind Ricardo Deeb. Ricardo Deeb and Mr. X-Handred. He just did it. He just did it, Mr. X-Handred. Mr. X-Handred from United Arab Emirates. So here you go. Here you go, Mr. X-Handred, the winner in this section with the best time by 1 minute and 22 seconds. Mr. X-Handred, the winner. He just came. He's repairing himself for this. He was right. You was right. So what you're trying to do right now, it is perfect. All what you did, it was perfect. Mr. X-Handred, he just now acceleration from the group 1, and he's trying to cut that 2 riders in front by breakaway. He's going now, Bruce with Philip Graves, and there is someone behind you. Mr. X-Handred from United Arab Emirates. He just coming now from behind with Mitch Ferry. Mitch Ferry from Australia with Ollie Jones and Kennedson. And keep moving. There is first time you can see the mid of the race. There is two breakaway. Two breakaway in front. Two riders in front and breakaway. And it's only 7 to 8 seconds. The chasing group behind. It is Mr. X100 and Yusuf Mirza. They are pulling. SS joining them with Rose Fauskett and Mitch Ferry. Mitch Ferry and Ollie Jones. All that rider now. They are just pushing behind. It's about 7 seconds. 7 seconds. Two riders in breakaway. Bruce Baird, he's strong in the breakaway all the time. So now who's going to be in this chasing group and pulling more than Philip and Bruce? That Bruce, he's pushing more. He's pushing now 6.7. Here behind now I can see Mr. X100 with his blue jersey from United Arab Emirates with this group, the chasing group behind. Two riders in breakaway. Yusuf Mirza still there by 6.7. It's very high intensity. I can feel that for everyone here. It is not easy to go to keep yourself in very high rate and very hard heart rate beat. So now it's 142. It's above the riding zone, the red one. They are riding in the red zone now. So Bruce Baird is still taking the lead in front. But Philip Graves is coming again and again. So two riders in breakaway by 8 seconds. They are moving now to the segment number 6. It is about 2 kilometers. 2 kilometers, and there is someone coming from behind them. Be careful. Be careful. It's Ollie Jones and Michael Vink. Michael Vink is coming from New Zealand. Michael Vink is trying to join the two riders, and Ollie Jones there already. So now two riders in front, and two riders they are coming and joining them. Oh, there are 3 right now. There are 3. Philip Graves and Bruce and Ollie Jones. They are 3 in a breakaway, and still they are by 5 seconds. The group 1 and chasing group behind, it's only 5 seconds. Who's pulling right now? It is from Iran, Savarzada. Savarzada, he will try. Bravo. Bravo, Said. Savarzada now. Mr. X100. He is still there in this group, and SS is still moving. Now it's 18.7. They are in front of you, less than 150 meters gap. It's not that gap. You can do it. You can do it. Mr. X100, don't lose them now. It's not the time to lose the wheels. Stay there. Stay there now with Yusuf Mirza. So now Bruce Baird, he will try, and it's big move. It's big move right now here in this section. Let's go, let's go, let's go, everyone. It's big and great race today, this evening, here in United Arab Emirates. So now Yusuf Mirza joining this group, Pablo Popovic. But now Mr. X100, he just won this title. So with the blue jersey, he will try to be with the group 1. Bravo. Bravo. Happy to see you again here in this group. Bravo to stay here. And still the fight is going. It's big battle. It's big battle here. And still the 2 riders in front. And they're closing that gap. Pablo Popovic is pulling now. Allah عليك. الله عليك يا Mr. X100. السباق والريس مو طبيعي. It's 47 kilometers an hour. 47 kilometers an hour in this section. Look at this. That Bruce Baird is still leading. Is still in a breakaway, and he's going. It's only 4 seconds. Behind him now, Ollie Jones. It's big move from Ollie Jones. Ollie Jones, this man, he's just coming now from behind and joining Bruce Baird, and still in a breakaway 2 riders. Vink, he will try. Oh, they become now 4 riders in front. 4 riders, but still the chasing group behind. Oh, the gap is growing to 10 seconds. 10 seconds now, the chasing group behind. So now we have 4 riders again. 4 riders in front again, and they are going in front and leading. Mr. X100 is here. We just start right now that 10K, the King of Desert Challenge. The King of Desert, the title between 4 riders in front. Mr. X100. Oh, he's just taking the lead. Taking the lead now. He will try to go. Bravo. Bravo. Pulling group 1. pulling the chasing group. So now Mr. X100 chasing the four riders in front in very high intensity, more than 436 watts with this man from United Arab Emirates. So now the 45 kilometers an hour beside 49 there with Ollie Jones group. So now Mr. X handed the group behind, and he's still the best one here, and he will do something. That 10K with this high intensity, I think he will do something. Go, Mr. X100. Keep yourself there in front and keep breathing all the time. Keep pushing and pulling all the time. All the time now is 145 heart rate repeat. So he have more than 5 to 6 beat to reach that red zone. You are okay. You are doing great. So now at 149. I'm afraid to continue this. It's very high intensity with this man. Has his heart rate is 162 and the maximum is 166. He cannot reach more than that. So now already he is reaching the 90% of his maximum heart rate. Go champion, go Mr. X100, go. الله عليك يا بطل الله يا بطل الله. هذا مستر X100 الآن. الفخر يلا مستر X100. هذا مكان الأقوياء. The only strong riders he can stay here and handle this. Go, Mr. X100. So now he's starting to go. It's only 12 seconds now. It's 12 seconds. 4 riders in front in the breakaway. Philip Graves with Ollie Jones and Michael Vink, Bruce Baird. 4 riders in front now. The chasing group is chasing by this man from United Arab Emirates, Mr. X100. Now again, there is SS. Allah alaik SS. SS now. He's taking the lead again. And 2 riders side by side. It is from United Arab Emirates, SS and Mr. X100. The both riders fighting in this section. Go. They're trying to close the gap. It was 11 seconds. Now it's become again. It's again 9 seconds. It's 9 seconds again. They're not that far. It's not more than 150 meters. And keep going. You are pushing now 45 kilometers an hour and 43 there with Ollie Jones group. Ollie Jones group and Mr. X100 group. The right screen window is Mr. X100 and the left one Ollie Jones group. So now both screen now showing the 41 and 45 kilometers an hour, and it's still the watts with Mr. X100 so high. It's so high, more than 450, 430. And beside Ollie Jones group, they are moving by 380. And now, Ollie Jones reaching 500. He knows, and everyone knowing this. So keep going, Mr. X100. It's big fight. Don't lose them again. They are trying to close this gap, but the gap is still there and is growing a little bit by 14 and 13 seconds. Be careful, everyone in group 1 here, that chasing group. Mr. X100, he just come back again to the race. He just come back. He's showing good now. He's just pushing 152, the more than 90% of his maximum heart rate beat. He's moving, he is going, but still they are in the same gap. It's 13 seconds. Now it's less. Let me open one window, please, Mr. Muhammad Bikar. Please show me one window. It is now 14 seconds. 14 seconds now again. 13. Keep going, Mr. X100. You are doing great. At least think about this. Think about the 6 segments. Segment number 6. Think about the King of the Desert title. You are very near to do something with this. So the 4 riders still showing they are by 13 seconds. And here, Mr. X100 is big chance to do something in this title. SS joining him. Pablo Popovich is doing great. The 4 riders again, they are showing in the left window screen. Go, Ollie Jones, go. Ollie Jones reaching more than 500 watts input. So this man now with 164 heart rate beat, Ollie Jones, and 480 watts is pushing 90 RPM. What a performance, Ollie Jones. I think at Ollie Jones, he just came again and he just come back and showing now how strong he is in this type of race. Go from New Zealand, Ollie Jones. He just trying now to push, and this big challenge between the challenge here from UAE rider. He will try to catch that man, Mr. X100 here in the right screen, and left screen, Ollie Jones. Ollie Jones group and Mr. X100 group. The chance is still there. There is chance to do something in this section. The segment number 6, the King of Desert, in front of you, everyone, is counting down. It's counting down now. It's 24 kilometers. So the half distance is going to be shortly done. So Ollie Jones is still moving with very high intensity with 325 watts with 47 kilometers an hour speed. What a performance today. It's very high. So now keep breathing, everyone. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Bravo, 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 Ollie Jones. You're just doing great. Vink and Philip Graves with Bruce, they just now moving and keeping that gap growing, but still the gap is same. It's 14 seconds, no more, no less. Let's go, Mr. X100. Go, 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 go. You're just doing this and keep it. Keep it all the way. Keep it all the way until the end. Until the end. Don't, at least to finish this challenge. At least in this number 6 segment. Stay there. Don't lose this base. At least you challenge them and stay all the time with very high intensity and keep breathing. Keep breathing and cooling. So now here, Mr. X100 again. It's only Mr. X100 in the chasing group with very high intensity, and he's reaching more than 6.7. 6.7. It's very high. It's very high. Go, 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 go. So great. So great now it here. It looks like Mr. X100 again. He's reaching this very high intensity. So 157. Oh, so now more than 95. More than 95 to 96% of his heart rate. The maximum heart rate, 96%. So now he's just pushing all what he can do. Only keep that high performance until the end of this section. We are counting down now. It's 26K. 26K. It's less than 4K to the start line, or the checkpoint line, I mean. The checkpoint line, it is less than 4 kilometers. Go, Ollie Jones, and keep going. Bruce, he just looks strong today, and he just moving. It's still Bruce now. He's in front. Bravo, 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 bravo. Here we go again. Mr. X100 is still in his position. Still in his position, and he's pushing now behind Group 1. That breakaway group. Philip Graves and Ollie Jones, Michael Vink, Bruce Baird. So now Philip Graves, 4 riders in front now by 380, and is counting down. It's less than 3 kilometers. Less than 3 kilometers to the checkpoints line. It is the King of Desert Challenge. Let's go, let's go. Mr. X100 now 5.4. Bravo, bravo, Mr. X100. So proud of you. Keep going, Mr. X100. Keep going. From United Arab Emirates. He is the only one in this group. and he just took more than 4 kilometers, taking the lead, chasing group one or breakaway group. Let's go, let's go, let's go, Mr. Alexander. It is your time. It is your time. Less than 3K. Your heart rate is 152, and still you are doing great. So now the speed is 41. It is some resistances here. So we are crossing now the mountain in this area. So the mountains is going to be there, but it's still not easy to spin your legs. So it's very high intensity indeed in this section. That's 71. The RPM with Mr. X 150 heart rate beat, and he's still moving by 42 kilometers an hour, and they are moving by 46 kilometers an hour. So still the group going, and it was 21. So now the gap is growing. It's 21 seconds, and this man from United Arab Emirates, he just trying to close that gap. At least he can take some time, and he's just trying to be against the time to take the best time in that 10K challenge. The 10K challenge, and now and by 1500 meters only. 1500 meters, then the checkpoints. He will try to do it. He was great all the time. So, but they are now by 22-second gap. They just go. That Ollie Jones group, they are showing now in the left window. In the left window. So let's go, let's go, let's go, Mr. Alexander. At least to finish this and stay all the time here. So now Philip Graves, he is pushing there in front. Here trying to reach more than 400. And it is the speed 44 with Philip Graves exactly now. Exactly 44 kilometers an hour with Philip Graves and Ollie Jones with Bruce. Bruce, the four riders, Michael Vink, he's still there with them by 4.7. 6.1 Ollie Jones. Ollie Jones, he is the best until this moment in Group 1 and that leading group. So behind, I can see now Mr. X 100 behind by 22 seconds, but still pushing 6.3. Yes, you can do it. 700 meters now. 700 meters to finish this challenge. Still Mr. X 100 looking for this title. Go, 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 go. It's 600 meters. Counting down now. Counting down to the checkpoints line. Mr. X 100. Bruce in there. Take away. That breakaway in front. And he will take this. He's trying to take this one away. Bruce, he will try. Bruce pushing now. Philip Gray, the four riders in front. Who's going to be the king of desert? Bruce, he's going now here. That Bruce, he just moving to the 6 segments title. Bruce Baird, 13 minutes and 27. The average speed is 46 kilometers an hour. What a performance, guys. What a performance. 46 kilometers an hour. 45 to 46. Mr. Alexander is going now. He will try and he will do all what he can do. Yusuf Mirza in 6th position. Mr. X 108 by 13 minutes and 38, still by 45 kilometers an hour. So proud of you, Mr. X 100. So proud of you to be in the top 10, top 8 until this moment between Yusuf Mirza and Mr. X and at the same time, and Ollie John, they are in front by 8 seconds or 10 seconds. 10 seconds they are in front in this section. So the king today here, it is from Canada. Bruce Baird with the best time with average speed 46 kilometers an hour. What a performance. So now it's counting down to go to the mountain, through the mountain, and segment number 7 is will be starting in 33K after 2 kilometers from now. So Bruce again is going. And always there, MyWhoosh is showing now here. And Dubai CrossFit Challenge, MyWhoosh. It's going to be there in Dubai, that cross. Dubai CrossFit and Whoosh. It was there in government games. government games. It was the last week, and MyWhoosh always there in all that events. So welcome everyone from United Arab Emirates. See you there in the CrossFit Dubai challenge. It's showing here. Bruce Baird again taking the lead. Taking the lead. So proud of you, Mr. X100. You're just doing great. And he's now trying to close the gap again. He's just going now, moving. Bravo. Bravo. This man, he will not surrender. Mr. X100, he will not surrender. This man, no retreat, no surrender, all the time fighting until the end. So proud of you, Mr. X100. Keep going. Keep going and watch yourself. 155 heart rate beat. 68, so low velocity now. I can see that because it is not easy to move the speed more than 43 kilometers in this section. It's not easy, so hard, but he will try. Look at him. He's standing on his bike, pushing and pulling, and he's trying at least to close this gap. And he's going to move to the King of Mountain Challenge in 33K. It's about 500 meters. 500 meters, and that 4 riders are still there in front. Great job. Great job, Mr. X100. Keep going. Keep going. So proud of you. You're just doing great, and keep going on this. So we are moving in this section, and still there is 200 meters. 200 meters. Counting down. The 4 riders is here. That's Bruce Baird here. They are behind you. It's only 200 meters. It is now to 300 meters between Bruce Baird Group and Mr. X100. Mr. X100, 6.3 watt per kilogram by his weight, and he's pushing right now more than 400. 400 watt input. What a brave of you. Go, Mr. X100, go. Allah عليك. والله انك champion. والله انك champion. ودي اقولها 1000 مرة. والله انك بطل. استمر استمر استمر. النبض وصل ترى الماكس. هذه اللي انا خايف منها. بس معليش حاول 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 حاول. تنفس تنفس. اهم شيء التنفس. لازم حد يبرد عليك الان. تنفس تنفس والدوران. بوش اند بول. دفع والسحب. دفع والسحب. الله 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 الله. السرعة أسرع منهم الآن بديت تسرع. بديت تاكل عليهم زمن. برافو برافو. 18 seconds. Now 18. 17. This man, he just going now. He will try to do it. Nothing to lose. Nothing to lose, Mr. X100. Nothing to lose. Go, 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 go and push. Go and push. Exactly now. 44 kilometers an hour. And he just take that decision. He will go. He will go in this section. King of Mountain section. And we are moving now with Mr. X100. He's trying to close this gap. It was reaching 22 seconds. Right now with this move from Mr. X100 reaching 16. 16. It's 16 seconds, Mr. X100. You are taking more than 4 to 5 seconds. Now 6 seconds for you. You just take that 5 to 6 seconds. So you are just trying to close this gap and you are just doing this great. Keep doing this. Keep doing this. Go, Mr. X100, go. Yes, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. On 45, they are moving by 41. The same section. You are the best. You are the best now. 440. They are hearing me. Bruce is trying to increase the speed. Bruce and Ollie Jones. And Ollie Jones is coming from behind and pushing. He will try. He'll try to do this. Here's what he's trying to do. He's just trying to let you not come. Go, Mr. X100, go. Go, Mr. X100. You just keep doing this now all the way. So now 34 kilometers and already we are the King of Mountain Challenge. And Mr. X100 taking all the responsibility of this move and he will take and will handle all the consequences. So is nothing to lose, Mr. X100. Nothing to lose. You just do it. You just do it. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. اللي فيها فيها. خلاص. اللي فيها فيها. كمل. كمل يا بطل كمل. الله عليك الله عليك، روح النفس النفس النفس. وصل 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 وصل. هاي 98 98%. 95 عدينا 98% الماكسيموم هارت ريت with Mr. X100 361. So he just take his decision. He decide to go. He decide to catch them at least now. He closing the gap. It's only 11 seconds now. More than 11 seconds in his pocket. Bravo عليك, bravo. Keep going, keep going. What a race today. What a performance from this man from United Arab Emirates, Mr. X100, the last man standing from UAE team. So he is now here. UAE clan team 1. I'm looking for the other, his teammate. No one here. Where's Pablo Popovic? He's there in his tail. In his tail, exactly. So let me see. Let me see now that Mr. X100 taking this right. And now one more left. And it will be more hard right now. So nothing to lose, Mr. X100. Keep going, keep breathing. Keep that heart as brave one. So that Mr. X100 now, he will not let anyone go, but he will try to do it until the end. Until the end. And he closing this gap. They are in front of you by 6 seconds. It's less than 50 meters. الله عليكم، انت اللي جبتهم. انت لو فاز واحد من هالجروب انت السبب. انت اللي سويت هذا كله، انت اللي رفعت الرتم، انت اللي ذبحتهم كلهم ووصلتهم الى هذا المكان، انت اللي وصلتهم. نعم نعم نعم، انت يا بطل، انت يا بطل يا مستر X100. شوفك كم صاروا امامك خلاص. هذا كله شغلك، هذا شغلك، هذا انت اللي سويته. لا تضيعه، لا تضيعه يا بطل. الله يا تشامبيون، الله يا تشامبيون. هذا هو الان مستر X100 في هذه المحاوله، في كل ما سواه وصل المجموعه، وصلها، سحبهم سحب، يابهم يابهم وكمل، يابهم وكمل. الله يا مستر X100، كملها كملها الان. والتنفس 500 واط، 500 واط على هذا التحمل الصعب. هذا هو القتال الحقيقي، القتال الحقيقي الان نشاهده منك. شوف الان الوضع ما اقواه، ما اقواه، ما اقواه من وضع الان. مستر X100 يحاول وال 7.5 ودخل فيهم وهم الان في مأزق، هم اللي في مأزق. انت تحاول، انت تدفع، انت اللي جبت المجموعه كلها، انت اللي سحبتهم، انت صاحب الفضل عليهم الان. لاحظ الوضع الان. برافو مستر X100. لو شو ما صار، لو شو ما كان، انت الشامبيون اليوم في هذه اللحظه. لاحظ الوضع الان. مستر X100 يشوف ويعرف. الان 3 ثواني دخلت عليهم خلاص، دخلت عليهم يا بطل، دخل عليهم. نعم، it is now Mr. X100. He's just a great performance. What a brave of you, what a brave of you. Mr. X100 is coming from behind, catching the group 1 again. So the chase in the group, they're closing the gap. The only man from United Arab Emirates, he wasn't put, he was take care of this. Go, 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 Mr. X100. Now again, there's one attack is coming from behind. Everyone come behind you. Everyone behind you now, Mr. X100. You are just doing a great job. The King of Mountain Challenge. It is, the time is going. 36.9. It's 37. 37 now. It's less than 5 kilometers. The half distance is done, and you are doing great now. The best rider in this race, Mr. X100 from United Arab Emirates. So now Yusuf Mirza, he will try his teammate. So Mr. X100 teammate Yusuf Mirza, he will try to come from behind. It is big challenge now. Who can handle this? The heart rate beat, it's so high. But Mr. X100 now again by 154. So he look great. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, Mr. X100. Oh, what a performance. It is now reaching more than 500, and the average is more than 370, 380. The average until this moment with this man is 370 watts per kilogram with Mr. X100. It's one group again. He is now in front. Everyone fighting on this title. So the last title of the day in the segments, the King of Mountains, Mr. X100 is still there with them. Is still fighting, taking the lead. He is the best rider until the moment. Until this moment, the best rider, Yusuf, he will try now behind. He's not chasing group. His teammate making today something unbelievable. Everyone now just wondering. They just wondering from where he gets that power. This man, Mr. X-Handed from United Arab Emirates, today he just looked like flying. He just pushing. He just did this race so hard for everyone. So Mr. X-Handed again is coming. So now it is 100. It's 170. 170. The heart rate beat with Mr. X-Hundred now. It's 150. SS, he will try. He's just in a chasing group behind. Only 8 riders in front. Mr. X-Hundred, the last man standing from United Arab Emirates, UAE Clan Team 1, the leader of the team. He did today the great race ever. I never seen this man with this. Exactly. Never seen this man with this performance before. Pablo Popovic, he is trying to come back again with his teammates. 2 riders right now. 2 riders from UAE Clan Team 1. Mr. X-Hundred, Pablo Popovic taking the lead again. But still Mr. X-Hundred with them. But he will try. Oh, Mr. X-Hundred, don't lose them. Don't lose them. It's nothing to lose. It's nothing to lose. It's 4 kilometers now to go. It's only 4 kilometers. Less than 5. Less than 5 kilometers. Go, 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 go. You have the best time until this moment. Believe me. Believe me, you have the best time. You just doing the best time until this moment and keep going and keep it and nothing to lose. You just do this. Only the 4 kilometers to the finish line. You just do it. Keep pushing, keep pushing. It's 24 kilometers an hour. Saeed Safarzada attacking in front. What is this? What is this? Saeed Safarzada reaching more than 6.7, but still Ollie Jones in good condition with Michael Vink. Pablo Popovic 6.5. Vink reaching 7.4. Mr. X-Hundred is still now behind. Oh! Mr. X-Hundred, he just stopped. This man from United Arab Emirates, he pulled the group. He's just make this race in very high intensity indeed. This man pulled the chasing group until reaching the closing this gap and reaching this group 1 or the take a breakaway group. He just make this happen. Thank you very much, Mr. X-Hundred. Thank you very much. You did great today. What a performance. Pablo, his teammate now in front, fighting with Saeed Safarzada and Kennedson. Vink with them and Ollie Jones. Ollie Jones, he is now coming from behind and falling. Oh, he's just flying. This man flying now. Bruce Baird, he will try, but Vink is taking his lead behind his teammate right now. That again. I can see now Team NZ with the Danish Pavlova team, Vink and Ollie Jones. Pablo Popovic from UAE Clan Team 1. It is about to finish this. It's only 6 kilometers to the finish line and less than 3 kilometers to the 4 kilometers to the checkpoints. The checkpoints on this climb now is there. So Saeed Safarzada is pushing. Pablo Popovic is moving. Vink is there, but the best time is going to be with Ollie Jones and Bruce Baird. Saeed Safarzada only in the last part of this. He trying to increase his speed and more watt input. So now again, Ollie Jones, don't lose the base. Maybe you will be the one. Maybe you will be the king of mounting today. That William Posh Miller. Everyone knows they are behind. They're just in a chasing and trying to catch group 1 and everyone looking to continue and finish this race. So hard race indeed. The 45K, the main challenge today. It's not easy to be in a group 1. It needs more effort to be here. It's not easy at all. Let's go now. Let's go again. That Ollie Jones, don't lose it in the last minute. Don't lose it to the last minute. You are just doing great, Ollie Jones. That's Saeed Safarzada again here in this group. So now, Ollie Jones is counting down. It's going to be 3 kilometers to the finish line. 3 kilometers to the finish line. And still they are going here. And still the race, it is going to the last 3 kilometers or or it's less than 3. Now it's 40. In 43, it will be the king of mountain checkpoint line. The checkpoint line is going to be shortly. Keep going, keep going, keep going. What a race today. It is a great race moving. Saeed Savarzada and Pablo Popovic from UAE Clan Team 1. His teammate Mr. X Andret, he just did great today. He worked fight until last minute. And there is some issues happening. I don't know what's happening exactly, but he's just stopped there behind. And he was fighting. Great fighter. He's a great fighter from United Arab Emirates, UAE Clan Team 1. Now we can see Ollie Jones again. That Ollie Jones here by 400 watts. Ollie Jones, Kennethson, Saeed Safarzadeh, Pablo Popovic with Philip Graves and Vidar May. Now from Norwich, this man is now behind by 24 seconds. That only 4 riders now in front. That Kennethson and Pablo Popovic, big experience, Pablo. And Ollie Jones, great experience with this man. I think maybe he will do it. So still we are going. It's very long distance. It's become now a very long climb until this moment. It's very long. Oh my goodness. It's not easy to finish this race. Go everyone, go. It's 59 minutes until this moment, and we close 40 kilometers. 41 kilometers. So that is mean after a few seconds, that means the average speed today it's 41 kilometers an hour in this moment. Until this moment, the average speed of the race is 41 kilometers an hour. 41. It was reaching some time more than 45 to 43 and 46. It's not easy to do it indoor cycling. Believe me, it's not easy. And you can hear me right now. You just doing something so high intensity indeed from everyone in this group. Any one of you, all of you here with Whoosh, you are just doing great to continue this race in this level of what and this level of average speed. Let's go. Vink. I think this man, he will do something now. Venk is taking the lead in front. Venk is taking the lead. What a performance, Venk. And the 24 seconds there. The 24 seconds. He's behind by 24 seconds, look like. And Pablo Popovic with Ollie Jones, Kennethson, and Pablo Popovic. And there's someone with them here. It looks like Saeed Safarzadeh from Iran. And it is last K, about to see who's going to win this. The winner today in this section, the king of mountain, one of those riders in front, the four riders. So his big fight is going here. It's very big fight. Pablo Popovic, Saeed Safarzadeh, great performance. He's just taking the lead with Ollie Jones. Pablo Popovic, the four riders in front. Vink is fighting behind, and Saeed Safarzada is just flying now in this climb. He's going with Ollie Jones. Ollie Jones is moving. Knudsen is sprinting. That is for the final sprint to the checkpoint. Saeed Safarzada still leading there. Who is going to take this? The best time is going to be at the moment the king of mounting, Saeed Safarzada. So the Paul Jazzy with Saeed Safarzada from Iran with the best time, 17 minutes and 32 seconds, point 571. Pablo Popovic from UAE Clan Team 1 in the second position. Michael Knudsen in the third position. Ollie Jones fourth. So now Saeed Safarzada in the last 1700 meters, the finish line. So one more title, the overall title. So who's going to take it? Waiting for Vink. Vink, he will cross the line. There's any change in the fourth position right now and that result. So Vink, oh, Bruce the 5. Vinky was in the sixth position. Philip Graves 7. Graves 7. So still Safarzada the winner today in this section. And he is moving to the 1400 meter to the finish line. Pablo Popovic, UAE Clan Team 1. Maybe he will do it. He is coming. He's coming from behind. He's pushing now more than 8.5. Maybe he will do it, Pablo. Pablo Popovic, but Ollie Jones with big experience. He is coming also, and he is moving now. He is coming from behind. Everyone is standing on the bike. Push and pull. All what you get now, 89. 89. It looked like the RPM with Knudsen behind. So now 38 kilometers an hour with Saeed Safarzada, and this climb is 500 watt. It's 176, riding in the red zone, 44 kilometers, 900 meters to the finish line. It is Pablo Popovic from behind. He will try to do it, and he is coming again. Bravo! Bravo, Pablo Popovic! Pablo Popovic is coming with a great performance now with the final sprint in a 700 meters side by side. Saeed Safarzada with Pablo Popovic. Who will take it now? They are going. Saeed Safarzada pushing. He will not let Pablo Popovic do it. So now Pablo Popovic go side by side. Both riders now. They are pushing. They are pushing now. They knows. They are knowing this. They're knowing this now. This time I can see side by side, and now little move. He just taken this step. One more step. Saeed Safarzada's going. Saeed Safarzada, he will win this race. Pablo Popovic, he will not stay behind. And he is coming now. He is going UAE Clan Team 1. UAE Clan Team 1 now. Pablo Popovic is moving to the finish line. He is moving to the finish line. He crossing the line. Pablo Popovic, Saeed Safarzada, second position, the winner from United Arab Emirates. So, Pablo Popovic from UAE Clan Team 1, the winner today. It is great performance, UAE Clan Team 1. What a performance. The yellow jersey, the winner today, the overall title with UAE Clan Team 1 from United Arab Emirates, Pablo Popovic, the king of mounting today, Saeed Safarzada from draft team. He just came in the second position. Ollie Jones, with his big experience, he came in the third position today. What a performance. What a race today, everyone. Congratulations. Congratulations, everyone. And Danish Pavlova team, again, Knudsen in the fourth position. Pablo Popovic, he will celebrate with his teammate, the leader of UAE Clan Team 1, or the man who just did the great job, the man who was pulling this group, the man who just make that things happen. It is Mr. X100. Now his teammate, he just did it and he just won this race. What a team work today with UAE Clan Team 1. Congratulations and well done, everyone from this team. Thank you indeed. So now, in the second position, Saeed Safarzada, Ollie Jones, he came third. He just came third. And Knudsen fourth, Philip Graves in fifth position, Vink, he was in a sixth position, Bruce Baird, 7. Now we are moving to the Norwich rider from Norwich. That's Vidar Mel. He just came in the 8th position right now, Velo squad team. And Rose Fauskett from England, the top 9, William Posh Miller in a 10th position. What a performance today. What a performance today. What a great job from Mr. X100. I cannot forget what he did. He was just great. He just pulled the group behind. The 4 rider and breakaway. Only one man. He was pulling this group and he just make it happen. Make those things happen today. Congratulations one more time for United Arab Emirates, for UAE Clan Team 1, Pablo Popovic, the winner, and Mitch Ferry from Australia. Great job, Mitchell. Thank you very much. You just doing this, and now you are going to finish this race. Thank you, everyone. So we just finished this race today. Thank you for everyone in this race. Thank you, Mr. X100. Thank you, Pablo Popovic. All teams today, Danish Pavlova, Team NZ, Velo Squad, Draft Team, UAE Clan Team 1 and UAE Clan Team 2. Everyone, they did great. Thank you, Vargas from Colombia, the Colombiano riders from Germany, William Posh Miller from England, Ross Fauskett from Canada, Bruce Baird from New Zealand, Vink and Ollie Jones from Denmark, Michael Kennedson from Iran, Saeed Safarzada, and thank you very much indeed from Colombia, all rider today, Juan David Vargas. You just did great. Thank you very much indeed, and keep going and finish this race until the end. And thank you, and see you waiting for you next week, next Friday's coming Friday, the same challenge. And also there's in this week and catch up what we can do it today with Whoosh. It is to be there in Dubai CrossFit Challenge. Thank you very much and see you there.